What?
Funky, sure. Serve it. Here. Work it. Serve. Jockular. We're about to get jocular.
Welcome to Jockular,
the show with three best friends gossip about women's sports. That was like one of those church hymns.
It was.
But you're like holding the book and it's all like actual sheet music and everyone's kind of guessing.
Yes. And the choir director's like,
yeah. To the actual congregation.
Yes.
100%.
Oh,
You guys.
Today we are talking
Hockey. I'm your fight master, they, them.
I am Tian Tran, she, her.
Katie Kershaw, she, her.
And what the puck is up with you guys?
Whoa.
Did you come up with that?
Yeah.
Was that written?
No, I came up with that.
That was pretty
What
good.
the fuck?
What the puck is up with me right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the
What's
fucking big deal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
put me on ice.
yeah. And
Sam Boney, my
Ass.
yeah, I got a big Zam boner.
Oh, that was good.
Okay. Well, they all can't be
What's in the group chat?
home runs. Okay. Congrats to Love Austin on winning the first ever League One volleyball championship. Woo!
We love to see it.
We do love to see it. They were the 5 seed out of 6 teams in the league.
Damn.
In the new league, and they beat the number 1 seed, Love Atlanta, in the semis, and they beat the 6th seed, Ohama.
Oh, Hama!
What's it?
Resident Barama.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long.
We record on my therapy days. Okay, I'm just gonna say it.
That's
I'm gonna
fair.
say it. And so if I pronounce Omaha,
Oh,
you're gonna.
well, they beat Ohama in the finals. And
Ohama means family.
former KU Wildcat and UT Longhorn Madison Skinner was on fire. I was watching her highlight reel, and Charlie also sent us like a little picture of how high she actually jumps, which is like has like a 40-inch vertical. She's jumping as high as like 11.5 feet
Yeah.
when she hits the ball, which is, I guess, 2.5 cows.
That is what Charlie sent us.
Charlie let us know that she's jumping the height of 2.5 cows, which feels like a very Midwestern unit of measurement.
Yeah, it really does.
It does. How many cows do you think, how high can you jump?
Right now, I'm jumping a hoof.
I was about to say, I can't get past their little
feet.
feetsies.
I would
Yeah.
say, I'd probably say the same.
I ain't going higher than an udder right now.
Yeah.
No, bro.
No.
And that udder is alone.
Y'all ever milked a cow?
No.
I want to.
Really? Well, shout out Jockstraps. If any of you have any cows for us to milk.
Let us know.
I want to
We'd
pull
love
that
to.
long nipple. Are you kidding me?
I
So you
think
should
it's like a I've
Oh,
seen it go
oh,
thumb
oh,
first. Isn't it like thumb and then you close your fingers along it? I've watched it in Sex and the City.
This reminds me.
Yes.
It's like when you
More
looked
on
up
that later.
how to give a good blowjob.
Oh yes, I
That's
did.
That's
That
what
was
this
in
is
a
reminding me
secret.
of.
That is in a secret episode, and I did look it up.
Yeah, for more information, join our Patreon.
Join
Yeah.
our Patreon.
Because I know.
And the
all
jock
y'all are
straps will
wondering.
teach you how to give a good
blood.
BJ.
BJ.
God.
The password is Ohama.
I would say that there's another story from the group chat that Charlie and I actually haven't mentioned that is about somebody coming from really low and kind of getting all the way to the top, and that's my cornhole league.
Oh,
Charlie and
okay.
I
What's
are
happening?
on the same team,
Remind us the name again.
Sandhags,
That's right.
Jesus.
and going into finals, we were 20th out of 24 teams,
Not last.
not last, and we walked away in 4th place.
Whoa.
Can you imagine? We definitely
That's
could have
amazing.
gotten third, but I will say we were playing corn with a K. But as soon as we got to that game, they were still locked in, and it was me, Jordan Lee Cohen, and my partner Kylie, and we were exhausted.
Oh my god, did you just do a name reveal on the pod?
I think I've
I
said
think-
her
I
name
think so.
before.
Have you?
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
you've always just said my partner.
My partner,
Maybe
my
you have to start
girlfriend,
saying
my
it.
Kai.
Maybe we should all just be saying we all need a version of my wife.
Yeah.
Am I a partner?
My
partner.
partner.
My girlfriend.
Yeah,
My girlie. So, Jordan was really our secret weapon, and the reason why we were 20th is because she has been in rehearsals, so she's not been able to make.
I see.
But we were on
You
fire.
got your page backers back.
Yeah, we did.
Is there trash talking? Is there a team that when they line up on the other side, you're like, fuck these.
Fuck you.
I will say the team that was in the final match, and I'm sorry to say this because you all are some lovely people, everyone there was rooting against them.
Whoa.
They were last year's champs.
Yeah.
We lost to them, and it was really tough. It was a good game, but it was really tough when we lost, and that's when we went to our last matchup. But I won't say the name. I'll say it off mic.
Okay, can't wait.
But it is, as soon as they come up, everyone's just like, oh, right, oh, I have to, okay.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I want to know the tea.
I know.
Everyone was rooting against them.
Will you spill the tea on the Patreon?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Yeah, put
Sure.
that tea.
Because it was a controversial loss that they lost. There was this whole issue. Oh my
Let that
God.
be a lesson. You can root against other dykes.
You can.
You can.
Oh, well, I think that's like part of the culture right now.
I think it is.
Well, just being against.
Yeah.
We're just like
Yeah,
queer
yeah.
people eating each other alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not in the hot way like we used to.
No.
Well, more on that on the Patreon.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk hockey, eh?
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
we're taking a
God.
quick break, and I guess we'll talk hockey.
What
Okay.
the puck? We'll be right back.
And,
And we're back on the ice to talk about hockey.
Burr, it's cold in here.
There
It
must be some hockey in the atmosphere. I said, oh, yeah.
Okay, what the puck is happening? I want to know where the two of you stand in your hockey knowledge, hockey love. Go.
Well, we are all children of the 90s. We were, and so, of course, Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved the Flyers, and I think I've talked about it before, but I used to collect hockey cards.
Oh, I did too.
Like, loved it.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Did
loved
you have
it.
a binder?
I had 2 binders.
Of course.
One 3-inch, one 1-inch.
Whoa.
The 1-inch was for the Flyers. The 3-inch was for everyone else.
Wow.
Wow.
And I wanted to play hockey, but I always, I think Fight sent us a video of like a little kid in like
The
a
little
2-year-old
pads.
in like little
Oh,
goalie,
so cute.
little kid goalie pads, and I would still probably really enjoy getting them to this day.
Hey.
A pair of street hockey pads.
Send her some pads, guys.
Pads.
Guys, please, we want to milk a cow
Uh-huh.
and we want hockey pads.
Yeah.
Goalie. I think the goalie equipment is truly some of the coolest.
Oh my
sports
god.
equipment.
Well,
It's so hot.
We talked to Carly last year.
Yes.
I mean,
Uncle Siege.
Uncle Siege, everything about their gear, all of it.
Yeah.
Did you see
I
that
think-
they shaved their head?
I did.
It looks
It
awesome.
looks awesome.
Yeah, the kid can't go wrong.
I mean, to have the power to go from such an iconic look, shave it off, you're still so iconic.
I could never
Gorgeous.
shave. I
We
could
love-
never go with a buzz cut
Let's try it.
Why?
because my head's very lumpy.
Is it really?
Yeah.
How do you know? You just been feeling
My
around?
wife tells me all the time.
Oh, good.
When?
What?
Nothing.
No, when does she tell? Okay. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Okay.
At all times, think about it.
Okay. Okay.
Well, okay. The PWHL, the regular season finishes in April, and in May goes into the playoffs. So there's still time to watch hockey if this is the first you're being reminded of it.
Yes.
Mhm.
And also, just some more of a personal thing, but Natalie Spooner, Canadian hockey professional extraordinaire,
Was one of our MILFs of the week.
was one of our
Yes.
MILFs of the week.
Yes.
Was on Top Chef recently. And honestly, the best part was that there's one, if you're watching it, there's one guy, his name is Massimo. He's
Mhm.
really loud. He's really masked. He's like so funny. He, as soon as he saw her, was like, oh, Natalie Spooner's fucking awesome. Like, just like, she's fucking awesome. I love her so much. She's, oh my God, I'm so starstruck right now. And I'm like, God, the bar's so low for men to be excited about female athletes, but it did get me.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
I do like it too.
Yeah.
Especially when they don't like couple it with calling themselves like a girl dad.
No, I love that.
Yeah. Just like be a fan, you fucking bitch.
I know. If there are any dads listening to Jockular,
Stop calling yourself girl
Stop
dads, you
call-
fucking
you guys are-
freaks.
That's so rough.
It's
hate
so rough. Why do you not call it? You don't you understand that no one's saying boy dads?
What
Like,
if, start calling yourself girl sons.
Like,
I think that's like kind of how I
mean,
identify.
we are dad women.
Yeah. We are dad women.
We're dad women.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you identify, Katie?
Womans.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Not even a mom daughter?
Not a mom daughter.
No.
I'm a daughter
No.
mom.
Daughter mom. I guess a daughter mom. An otter mom. What?
Nothing. Okay, also a fun time to be tuning into the PWHL because they are planning to expand by adding 2 new teams for the 2025 to 2026
Holy
season.
shit.
And I'm looking here at the cities that they're considering.
Who is it?
Tell us.
Detroit,
Oh, Detroit is hockey town.
Denver, Seattle always,
Oh, cold
Vancouver,
places.
and Quebec City.
Oh,
these are all
Quebec
cold.
City.
These are all cold places.
They're all very cold places.
Yeah.
I feel like didn't Denver just get
A soccer team.
Sundance?
And
a soccer team.
Yeah, okay.
They got the NWSL. Did they get Sundance too?
I think they did.
God, Denver gets
Or Boulder.
everything.
I would like it to feel like it's spreading more west.
I would like that too.
Yeah.
So we want
I'm
Vancouver.
I'm not rooting, sorry, to my Quebecois fans.
So maybe
but they're
Seattle?
Not working for Quebec City. I think I'm kind of rooting more Seattle, Vancouver. Although, like, if I did not live out here, I would say Detroit. It's an obvious
I know
one.
Detroit feels really.
Always root for Detroit.
That's pretty cool because I wish the PWHL takeover tour came to LA, but
Yeah.
if it ever comes to LA, we obviously will go.
100%.
But they set like several 2 attendance records in Denver, and I think that's why they tried. It set a record of 14,018 fans,
Wow.
and then was broken in Detroit, 14,288 fans.
Whoa.
Which was
Okay,
pretty
strong
sick. And
argument.
70% of the attendees had visited that host venue for the first time. So this is like people that are getting
Whoa.
brought
Okay,
out
that's cool.
to watch the PWHL. They had not gone to those venues for any of the other sporting
That's
events.
awesome.
They call those neutral site games.
Oh.
I'm learning now from the internet.
Okay.
Yeah. Then they do that to gauge interest. And so that is like, I mean, helpful to know.
Yeah.
That Detroit is I wouldn't have expected that really in Denver, I'll be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm,
I think Denver has I think Denver has like a very strong, they like love their sports team.
Yeah.
I think.
yeah.
I mean their stadium is like right in the middle of downtown and it's super
Cool.
it's just so easy to walk around Denver.
Yeah.
So it is kind of a good sports city in that way. It's like not a donut city or like LA. Where now, if you want to go see the Rams play, you have to drive 2 hours and you have to pay $300 for parking.
And then you have to sit in traffic for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
I'm never going to do that.
No, neither am I. How about this fun stat?
Give it to me.
1,296 bottles of Gatorade were consumed by the players
Ooh, what color?
during the takeover tour.
That's fun.
That's devastating.
It doesn't say color.
What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Blue.
If I'm hungover, yellow.
Oh. If you're doing it for
looks like
pleasure?
piss?
Blue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because if I'm hungover, I feel like the yellow Gatorade is the purest form.
Oh,
So it just
interesting.
cuts right to the fucking chase.
Okay.
All right.
But I'll tell you, I do think we need to switch away from drinking bottles of anything
I
at these
agree.
sports
No,
events. It's devastating.
why aren't we doing the giant buckets?
Please put it in the tubs.
Put it in the
are
tub. The tubs.
fun.
Because then you can dump the tub. We gotta go back.
You
to the tub.
gotta dump you gotta dump in the tub.
Hashtag
Dump in the tub.
You know what we're talking about.
Yeah, Harry, what's your favorite Gatorade?
Purple.
Yeah. Are you for real?
Harry, we're never gonna get a contract from
I
them.
like the I like the white kind. Like
Oh,
the
cherry
Oh,
glacier.
okay.
the sort of,
Cum?
Yeah, the sort of cum.
Yeah.
The
Sort of
cum
cum, sort of
one, yeah.
piss.
Yeah,
Okay.
the cum to your
Cum.
piss.
Cum piss. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
There's cum, piss, blood.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Cum, piss,
And then ice.
blood, and then ice.
This is the blue one. Yeah.
How many Patreon subscribers do we need before we can dump Gatorade on you as a reward?
Oh, how many do we
Oh.
have?
I don't know.
Here, I'll look right now.
Harry, you're always inspired by the ice bucket challenge.
We can't cure ALS.
So we can maybe get a few more Patreon subscribers.
Yeah.
No.
Paid members, we have 118 currently.
Oh, I'm gonna need us to get to 500.
Yeah, 500 for the
500.
Gatorade.
All right, so maybe 2027. We'll
Yeah.
see you
No,
there.
I
Don't say that,
Listen,
Harry.
you're
Why would you
right.
say
Don't
that?
say
Don't
that.
say
I'm
that.
just
They're
being-
joining all the time.
They
And
are
we're-
joining
and,
all the
And we're
time.
gonna do the ice bucket challenge topless.
Gatorade style.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it topless.
I'm doing it bottomless.
with what? With just a little shirt.
Yeah, with a little shirt. She'll go topless, I'll go bottomless.
Can.
Oh, okay, cute, kinda. I don't know why.
Oh, Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh?
Damn.
Patreon.com/Jockular to see that.
Okay.
Okay, we should do a little history lesson because we did watch a video of the only woman that's ever played in the NHL.
Manon Reum.
Thank God you said it.
Because
Because when we watched that news piece, I feel like every single journalist, news anchor was like, I'm not gonna fuck this up.
I mean, we're probably fucking it up, but we did just look it up.
Rayon.
If Manon Reum is the first woman to play in the NHL, and she comes in to play as the hockey for the Tampa Bay Lightning in a 1992 exhibition game. And this is a woman that fought her entire life to play with the boys because that's what her dad wanted her to do. He thought it would make her better.
Girl dad.
I'm not going to talk about that, what I feel about that politically, but we're just going to move on. But she was good enough to play in that league,
and she was so hot.
And that's the thing, you
Yeah,
guys.
that's the thing.
You might be listening to this episode and be like, I don't know, hockey's not really my bag. Manon is so fine. It's bizarre.
Really fine.
Bizarre. And
Yeah.
she's got a little accent. And she's absolutely gorgeous. And she's wearing those big hockey pads. And she's got her little ponytail going on. And in the game that she went into, she stopped, I think it was 7 of 9
Yes.
shots, which is great numbers.
Great.
And was doing it while hot, which I feel like is really important to our
It
listeners.
is really
It
important.
is.
It is really important.
Really, really important.
People don't understand how much harder it is to be hot and be that good.
Because you don't have to be.
Because you don't have to.
You don't have to be.
You
She
don't-
could have been anything she wanted to.
Yeah, and she told you to be hot.
Yeah.
It's
And
charity
a
work.
hockey player. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Right.
we
Right.
all
Right.
wake up every day with the choice to be hot.
I'm gonna keep waiting.
And me
In-
too.
In 1998, women's hockey becomes a full medal sport at the Olympic Winter Games for the first time. The United States defeats Canada, which everyone knows is a big deal, to win the first Olympic gold medal for women's ice hockey.
I think I remember watching that game.
In 1998?
Yeah.
Dang.
Probably.
I remember
yeah.
watching that game and just being like, wow, these women are amazing. They're moving so fast. And I didn't know that there were there was a professional pathway for
Mhm.
women to play hockey, which there hasn't been for a very long time. I mean, I feel like we've had Charlie has shown us that there have been leagues for women's hockey throughout history, but the PWHL is truly maybe the first really seemingly sustainable one.
The PWHL is just a future. We're going to get these women
Yeah.
paid. We're going to
Yeah.
show up to these games. They're really fun to go to. I've gotten to go to a few of them, and they are a blast. It moves so quickly. Everyone is so strong. And if you think that you're not gay, you can go there, and it's conversion therapy, and you will leave gay if that's something you want.
I think that is
Mm.
I think that is true of the WNBA. I think
Yes.
that's true of the NWSL.
Yeah.
Definitely PWHL
Mhm.
And for love.
and for love.
Yeah.
The volleyball league we mentioned, which is confusing because it's LOVB, and I just don't know why they did that. I don't know why they did that.
I don't know. I think we should talk.
We should talk.
Because if you have to keep being like, I know it's LOVB, but it's love.
I mean,
It's
stop.
just like,
And also, we forgot to mention that Madison Skinner doing a great job in that finals with the Love Finals. It's really fun to watch her highlight reel because she is going to play in the LA 28 Olympics. So if you want to get
Can't
acquainted with her ahead of time, you should check out the highlight reel from that game. It is pretty moving. Back to hockey.
back to hockey.
Back to hockey.
Back to hockey. I mean, looking at all of these leagues that have been formed from like 1987 until now, isn't that the story with every women's sports? It's like you just are looking at what came before and why can't they stick now, or why didn't they stick then, and what's working now. And it is this huge, I think, stupidly like cultural shift
Yeah.
into like really seeing these women as amazing athletes and the athletes that they are. So it's amazing that for so long women's hockey has been played at this professional level, and just so grateful that the PWHL
I can PWHL exists. I confronted a little bit of my own bias when I went to my first game because I just hadn't watched women's hockey in such a long time because it was hard to find it. And I just was really taken with how fast and how strong everyone is. Like, it's so dynamic. And
they're fighting.
They are fighting now. I love it. Oh my God, like
they're
2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was going to these games and I was like, when are you guys going to punch each other? And they were like, well, we do punch each other like a lot, but yeah, they don't like, now they stay punching each other now. It's fucking hot.
Yeah. They're fighting each other now.
Which you could be like, okay, well, that's not responsible. Listen, if you've ever watched a men's hockey game, you know that one of the best parts of the game is when two men take off their helmets. They both have mullets. And then one of them walks away with one less tooth.
It's a beautiful dance, you know? They're kind of like skating around each other, and then they finally come to, and they're both grabbing each other's jerseys and just like...
They grab with the left hand and then
wail on the right. And then
sometimes
you'll see them like punch, like grab and punch with the hand that's holding the jersey. They're like...
smart. Yeah. It's smart.
I like that.
You got to add the jab.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to see more fighting.
It's hot. It's really hot. I also think it just shows that like... Is everything okay, Harry?
Harry, are you fine?
I just realized the camera was touchscreen, so I was seeing what happens when you touch it.
Oh.
He's never listening to us.
They're hitting each other and stuff.
When people are hard on women's leagues and being like, wow, they're taking such a long time to start, it's like you guys have forgotten that even the men's leagues all they were not immediate successes overnight.
Right.
Like the MLS in particular has taken so long to finally become like a successful, sustainable league.
But there's a lot of grace for that.
I know, and there is a lot of grace for that.
There is.
And also, I think we're I there's a Cheryl Miller documentary on HBO, and like I think we also forget that some of those games, the stadium's fucking packed.
Yeah.
This is like 70s, 80s, and the stadium's packed. Like watching women's sports, it's like it wasn't.
Ouch.
It was a thing that was happening. It just like 1999, the Women's World Cup, selling out Pasadena Rose Bowl. Like people were going to watch these games. It's just that they didn't have a place to go, and I'm so excited that we have so many different leagues now.
Well, and I'm ready for ESPN to catch up because I was seeing that, like, you know, when I log on to my account right now, I can watch any men's hockey game that I want to, and there still feels like it's like you have to go online and figure out how you're going to watch the game, which like it was like that with the WNBA for the first after 2020 there was just like that year in COVID, or after, you know, quote unquote post COVID, where it was like you were trying to download all these apps so that you could watch the game. You're bouncing around, which felt like they were like deliberately not supporting the sport. And now it's on ESPN and you can watch it on ABC, and it's so helpful, and the viewers are there. So I hope that the PWHL can make a deal with one of these networks soon, so that we can just turn on our TV and as it's already
Yeah, because
rocking and
before
rolling.
to watch a WNBA game, you had to get a long distance girlfriend,
Yeah.
and then that girlfriend had to drive around to their ex girlfriend's house,
Yep.
and then hold up their phone while they're FaceTiming you
Yep.
to
Yes.
watch a game.
That
And
was
for
the
some
only way.
reason, you needed an HDMI cable.
You had to.
You
have
had to hold. You just had to hold it. You didn't have to plug it into anything.
No, if you plugged it in, the game turned off.
Yeah, so you just held it.
it.
Those were the days.
Those were the days.
Also, similar to the W, these athletes have been playing overseas.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're finally getting a chance to play where they're from. It's phenomenal.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah.
you gotta go.
Oh, and they got they got those new jerseys this year. So remember the first season, it was just that they had the names of the city that they were in, but they were not very intense. The Victoire.
Yeah, now
those
they got
jerseys
logos.
are gorgeous.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous.
Let us know what you think about the PWHL
Thank you.
and who you think is gonna win this 2025 season.
And then let's take a little break. Just a tiny little break. We'll be right back.
And we're back.
We're back, Harry.
Harry. We just realized
game room. It's Helen here.
it's Helen here.
Hi, everyone. It's Helen here. Great to see you all.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
For another edition of Harry's Game Room, it's Helen here. Continuing from last week, I've been working on this ball game. Hashtag the ball game. And I've been seeing a lot of really good responses from the shock straps. People seem to really enjoy it. It's kind of sweeping the nation.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd come up with another round of
Let's
the
hear
old
it.
ball game. And maybe we can
Come
see
up
how
with
it
another
goes.
round of balls.
Exactly.
Okay.
Love
I
that.
like that too.
Balls live to be smashed, right? That's
Whoa.
like the whole thing.
Okay.
You got
Sharing your kink.
They want to be
Yeah, for
smashed.
real.
They want to be kicked. They want to be
Whoa.
slapped.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Your
That's
search
Christ.
terms.
That's what balls are all about.
Are you reading the right thing?
This is my manifesto. But the way you smash a ball, that really varies, And today we're going to test your knowledge on what's smashing the balls with. Whack it with what? Round 2 of the ball game.
Okay, fine.
Wait, this is the best game.
Wait, with what?
Whack it with what?
So I'm gonna tell you a name of a ball. We're gonna go down the line like last time.
Oh my god.
And you tell me what implement one uses to whack that ball.
Okay.
Okay, I love this.
All right?
Is it multiple choice?
No.
No,
Okay.
it's straight from the dome.
Katie?
Okay.
First ball.
I'm not okay.
Unless you don't want me to start with you.
No, please.
She's ready.
Please, fine.
Who's ready?
She's ready.
It's cricket ball.
But a cricket bat?
Correct. Polo.
Did you say pit?
Because I'm not gonna get this. Because it's gonna be polo
Polo.
stick.
The correct answer is
It's hammer. Mallet.
Mallet.
Fuck me.
Mallet.
Mallet.
Fuck me.
Wow.
Look, it's a trick question once again.
Yeah.
ER. I was thinking about that cheese thing from last week. No, it's not. I'm not going to go with your response, unfortunately. In the home game, it's gonna be what it is. ER pickleball.
Bored.
Correct answer is paddle. Katie,
That's what I was
lacrosse.
It's a lacrosse stick.
Yeah.
Why are you giving her the ones where she just has to say
The sport and
no,
then stick.
the sport and the stick.
Tian,
I'm fucking
You
sick
have
of it.
to disengage
Okay,
from this.
all
He
right,
does
fine.
this every game. He does
Okay,
this.
okay, okay,
He
okay,
does
okay.
this
No,
every
okay.
game.
Okay.
Table tennis.
Ping pong paddle.
Yes, our old friend paddle.
gave
ER
it to me.
baseball.
Baseball bat.
Correct. Field hockey. Field hockey.
Field hockey stick?
Correct. Tian, what about tennis?
Racket.
Racket is correct.
Like this game
Nice.
is a racket.
Yeah. Say that.
I hope it'll make us all a lot of money. ER, what about golf?
Golf club.
Golf club is correct. I got 30 more of these, but we'll just do
No,
one
I love
more
'em.
round.
Let's do it forever.
Yeah.
Volleyball.
Your hands?
Correct.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
I was like, I'm being tricked.
Nice.
Basketball.
Also your hands.
Correct. And finally, dodgeball.
Also your hands.
Correct. And that's how you play Whack It With What? Part of hashtag the ball game.
Wow.
Ball game.
Harry's game room.
It's Helen
Helen
here.
here.
But now it's time for voicemails.
Okay.
Our favorite part.
I love them.
I really liked that game, Harry.
Thanks. I can't wait to see what.
You did?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
This is my
What
own
is
psychological
going
warfare.
Jockstraps. We want to hear from you. Okay. So call our line. 567-231-5928. Wait, what? 567-231-5928. Let's never regret calling, lesbian ones. Jocks will always talk.
Jockular.
Call me.
It's voicemail time. We have a voicemail number. You can call it.
So cute.
And that's the kind of. This is what will happen if you do. Here's our first voicemail.
Hi, Jocks. New jockstrap here. Before I ask my question, I wanted to preface it by saying thank you so much for getting me into women's sports, because I'm a senior at UCLA right now, and if it weren't for your podcast, I was going to graduate without going to any women's basketball games ever. But thanks to you guys, I ended up going to the game against Minnesota, I think, and I got to see Kiki Rice kick ass. So thank you. Thank you guys for that. And okay, on to my question. What should I expect to experience when I go to an Angel City FC game as someone who has never been to a soccer game before? And also, it's going to be their June 7th Pride celebration game. So what are the vibes like? Okay, that's it. Thank you. Love you guys.
Okay, I'm absolutely
Okay.
obsessed with
We
you.
love you.
We love you.
We
That's
love you
best case scenario, what we just heard.
Honestly, that is
Yeah.
our dream.
Mhm.
That is
Yes.
that's the dream right there.
I think you need to go to what you need to know at the game is to have so much fucking fun.
If you're single, awesome. If you're in a relationship, make sure to bring your partner. 'Cause those games are horny.
Yeah.
Especially the Pride game.
Especially
Yeah.
all
my
the Pride
God.
games. Also,
Be safe out there.
Mhm.
the Pride games are so fun because they also, I feel like the Pride game always has like a pre-game in the big like
Yes.
grass
Yeah.
field, and that's really fun. You can go and like meet people. There's like games and things to
Mhm.
buy and great
Mhm.
food, great music. It's like a little, honestly, in my personal opinion, a more a better, not a better, but a Pride celebration that like fits my personality.
It's Jockular.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was the 1st Angel City game I went to was a Pride night. And my partner
Mm-hmm.
and I were having a drink, and this like couple sat down next to us, and they were in their 70s and they had been together for like 30 years.
Smash.
And like it commuted like they did like an Orange County to like LA commute, and for a long time until they just got to be together, and they were the sweetest women on the planet. And yeah, just go and have so much fun.
Yeah, the game is so fun. Our team is, I think, good this year too.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay.
We won 3-1 last weekend. We haven't lost a game yet. Alyssa Thompson is playing lights out. She's so exciting. So you're gonna have a great time. Even just like if you're, I don't know if you're new to soccer, but like we're looking good.
And I've decided that the horniest thing about soccer is that you play it with your feet, which means that your hands are free.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pretty romantic out there.
it is really romantic.
Yeah, you can
But
hold
watch
hands.
closely. You don't know what's happening.
No. So say you are single and you don't know much about the game, it's a perfect opportunity to be like,
Yep.
actually, it's my first game. Like,
You guys know that is a successful approach.
Yeah, like what's going on? Like, what's offsides?
What's soccer ball?
What's that big net on the end?
Yeah, that's what you need to do.
Also, make sure you get your first game pin. Sorry, did either of you get the?
No.
You can go if this is your first game. You can go to one of the information desks and be like, "This is my first Angel City game," and they'll give you a little pin. And I like stuff like that.
Nice. I love that.
Yeah.
It's like Disney World, but without the fascism.
Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
and really, and like openly gay.
Right.
Because you know how Disney World is kind of like a.
We're the same owner now. So.
Oh,
fuck. Cut it. Honestly,
okay, never
cut
mind.
it out.
Yeah, cut that out.
Cut that out. They'll kill us.
Okay, next voicemail.
We love you though.
Love you.
Have
Love
the most
you.
fun.
Next voicemail. Wait, is this the right one? Hold on.
I don't know.
It's just
Absolutely
Harry
love that She
singing.
went to a game.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Uh,
That's the
I
dream.
think this next one's supposed to be for the advice thing. So let me play this one. We got this. I haven't. Well, okay.
Are we getting a lot of calls?
Yeah, we get a good amount of calls. Enough to fill the
The void.
basket.
Okay.
Let me send you this email that we got.
We haven't done an accent in a while.
I know. I'll put it in the thing.
5, 6, 7.
2, 3, 1, 59,
28.
No, this is not a voicemail, and it's not even a question. I just thought it was an interesting curio.
Okay, cutie.
Yeah, it's very sweet.
Do you want to read it?
Yeah, you want to?
Somebody should read it out loud so that the listeners know what
Oh,
I'm looking at.
okay. Do you want to read it in an accent?
Hey there, Jockular pod crew. I just wanted to tell you I found your show about a month ago, and now it's one of my favorite podcasts. I don't know if a straight guy can be a true jockstrap, but maybe I can at least be an athletic supporter. My favorite segment of the show so far is when ER answered a listener's question about pronoun usage. It was a beautiful, thoughtful answer that really opened my eyes to another facet of the issue. You jocks are awesome. I love the show, and every time I see a new episode, it goes right to the top of my playlist. Thanks.
Hey, men like you are welcome here.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
one. You are a true jockstrap.
That's a true jock.
That is a true.
And it sounds
jockstrap.
it sounds like you have something in common with us and our listeners is that you love women and you love women's sports, and
Yeah.
that's important to us.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate the support. Spread the word to your guy friends so that they can
Yes.
become as sweet as you.
Yes.
And finally, one last voicemail.
Okay.
Oh, I took a screenshot.
And we saw that.
Hi, my name's Erin. I'm from Canada, as far south as you can get in Canada. I'm closer to Ohio than Toronto. And I want to say thank you, first of all, for the podcast. I didn't know that there were, like, professional women's sports in general, besides for, like, the Olympic teams. So that was really cool to find out. And then I wanted to ask, if you were going to write a sports movie, like, what would your pitch be? What would it be about? And then that was a sports-related question. And then my other question, not sports-related, so sorry, is should I get a boyfriend? Because basically I thought I was a lesbian, but then I was like, but, like, maybe I'm not. Like, maybe I should check. And I'm from, like, a smallish town in southern Ontario. My family's Catholic, and I'm, like, 19, so, like, who knows anything at 19? So, yeah, should I get a boyfriend to, like, check and see if I'm a lesbian? Sorry if that question's weird. Anyways, thank you again for the podcast. I think you're all really cool and smart and funny and gorge. Okay, thanks, bye.
Okay.
Okay, Erin,
well,
we love you, sweetie. Oh my gosh. Thank
Oh
you so
my
much for
God.
calling in. First question, movie pitch.
Okay.
Well, I can tell you one thing. I would just remake $1 Million Baby, but she would have a really lovely long life and she wouldn't break her fucking neck.
That's really nice.
God, I
Spoiler.
hated that. And
Yeah,
then they
so
made her
mi-
bite off
million-
her own
so-
tongue.
$1 million adult.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
$1 million adult. And she dies of old age.
Yes. I would probably do a lesbian soccer remake of Love and Basketball.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow, yeah,
do that.
totally.
Yeah.
It's kind of a dream of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To no one's surprise, mine would be in Kentucky. There was a time when women's basketball was banned, high school basketball.
Oh.
And there was like this one player in Eastern Kentucky, and she was phenomenal, and she played for the boys team. And her like local state representative, his mom had played on a very storied, like amazing team from the 1930s when it was legal. And he decided to change things and make sure to bring women's basketball back to the mountains.
Wait, you should write this movie.
And
Are you writing this movie?
Not yet. And he ended up doing it. And the woman who played, she was awesome, total babe, and is now like a lawyer and is doing amazing stuff.
You guys.
You gotta write the movie.
Okay.
Tell Jeff Bezos he's going to want this one.
He's going to want that one.
He's going to love it. He's going to love it.
And also, you try it out with a boyfriend.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Just
Who
out, you're 19.
cares?
Yeah.
You're looking at 3, I'm going to say, goofy goobers. That we have storied histories.
Yes.
It's not like we landed here because we did the same thing our whole lives. And I think that trying things out is the only way you figure out if you like them or you don't like them. And maybe you'll get a great friend out of the deal. Maybe you'll get a great boyfriend. Maybe it'll be entirely toxic and you'll learn a lot about yourself. But I think that relationships are one of the ways that we grow ourselves the most proficiently when we're in our youth.
Yeah, and I think you said something that you should probably carry into every relationship, which is I'm trying this out.
Mm-hmm.
I think I fell into a trap when I was younger of like, I have to make this work.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't. I'm trying it out. This doesn't feel good anymore. Goodbye.
Yeah.
That is such good advice.
You might have a whole like 5 to 7 year period where you're like, I think it's dudes. And then it might switch up for you again. I think that there's so much actual fluidity in the queer community that sometimes doesn't go talked about when we get into like this need to identify. And that's what I love about the term queer is that queer, it includes everybody's journey. And so, yeah, it doesn't make you any less queer if you want to go have a boyfriend.
Yeah. And also like, just make sure that you're doing it for you.
Yeah.
And like whatever choice that you make is what serves you, what feels good to you, and not what other people think you should do. Don't listen and try not. I know this is really hard. It took me a really long time, but try not to let other people's expectations cloud your choices. Like your body's going to tell you if it's feeling good, feeling right. And it takes time to listen to that. But like, yeah, do it for you no matter what.
And I will also say, and I don't know if I should say this, but like the first time that I slept with a woman, I was like, this. And the first time I slept with a man, I was like, okay, well, and maybe it just takes a little bit longer to get there. And so I did spend like a bit of time trying to figure out if I could get there because I wanted to make people in my family or in my life happy. I wanted people to know that I had tried. And if you feel like it's work, it's not for you.
Yeah.
And that goes either direction.
Yeah, that's true. That's really true.
Great response. If you like us, listen. If you like us doing advice, we just did some in the bonus episode on Patreon.
Okay,
today.
good. Yay.
Everything's monetization for me these days.
That's okay.
It's
You're
okay.
a capitalist.
Okay.
Money.
Right.
We're trying to keep the lights on, so it's helpful.
Yeah. Do we have any other fun Patreon announcements that we want to talk about?
We do. Okay, we're starting officially a Patreon only podcast. That's me and Charlie, and we are watching Sex and the City. Now he has never seen it.
Gosh.
Wow.
His
mind is gonna be
sister,
blown.
it's one of her favorite shows. So I'm bringing them together to become even closer on that. It's one of my favorite shows.
It's one of my favorite shows.
I love Sex and the City. It's especially the early years. So absurd, so bad.
It's the straight L word.
It is the straight L word. There's nothing gay about it.
It's toxic.
Yet it's so gay.
It's so, nothing gay about it, but so gay.
And we'll have Harry in frequently
please.
because he loves Sex and the City. And the same with the two of you popping by. We're just going to watch an episode.
Some of the best writing ever.
Oh my God. And just like that. We don't have a title yet. Maybe it'll be And Just Like That.
I'll pitch some.
Okay. We'll work on like Miranda's Blazer.
Oh God.
That could be good.
That's a really good one.
We'll get a title out soon. We're just going to watch an episode and react.
So if you want to hear that, no sports in that. Yucky. It's all about the ladies that we call sex.
Or except when Steve does the half-court
Oh my
shot.
god.
Yeah, that is sports. I
The
guess.
ladies that we
We
call
call
sex.
Sex.
There you have it, folks.
You
Sign
were
up for
like
the
1
Patreon.
second away from being like, nice cans.
That show just does something.
Go
for
back
me.
to the ball game.
Also, this room has gotten so hot. We have to get out of here. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Thank
Thank you,
We
everybody.
love you.
We love you.